strange case, full of surprises, false leads, and bad perfume. Let's just say it was a case that lingered in the shadows. I get a call from a woman named Cat Carruthers. She sounded desperate, panicked, the way the city can put you on edge. Someone had been killed. I made it down to the theater as fast as I could. The cab driver was high-strung, nervous. He was adjusting his GPS and watching reruns of Bigfoot Does Dallas at the same time. When I got to the theater, I could tell the director was a goner. Nobody lies on her stomach in a pile of cardboard horse poop unless there's big trouble. Yeah. It was a strange case. I remember it like it was yesterday. And actually, it was yesterday.
She's not moving.
She's not moving.
I just said that. I think she's dead.
How can you tell?
She's smiling.
Well, that's an odd position. Is she practicing as judge, sleeping on the floor? What's going on?
Looks like the director just finished her last square dance.
I'm going to call a private detective that I know who understands how the city works. He'll get to the bottom of this.
What's his name?
Nostradamus Drillhair. Nas for short.
Nas Drillhair. That sounds vaguely medical.
Hello? Detective Drillhair? Hi! It's Cat Brother! We met last year at the speed dating retreat. Listen, there's been a murder here at the 14th Street Theater on the west side. You need to come down here immediately. Bye. He'll be here in a minute.
Sir, it's the old blowhard, right? She never wanted to use my lights creatively in the show. Lights are the magic.
That's right. Lights cast a spell.
I didn't say that.
Nobody moves. Detective work is tough business. Nothing but lowlifes and hustlers trying to trample down the hard-working citizen. It's tough to keep the line on crime. Trust me, I know. That's why my instincts are so finely tuned to recognize the seamy underbelly of life on the streets in the staggering city.
Cool. You make the city sound exciting and mysterious.
What about the dead director?
There's a strange lump over her left ear, like she was hit on the head with a blunt object. The city never stops. Life is cheap and nobody has any buyers. Screams are part of the everyday soundtrack in the bulging city. Those screams are telling me something.
What?
Someone's vocal cords are enlarged.
Help! Please! Someone just tried to pinch me in the butt!
Someone just tried to pinch her in the butt.
Is there an echo in here? What did the pincher look like?
It was hard to tell. There ain't much light backstage. He was dressed in black and wearing a mask. The one with the big black glasses, the big nose, and the nasty mustache.
How do you know it was a man?
His cologne smelled like an old saddle camp. He burped and farted at the same time as he ran past. Only men do that.
The city lives in the shadows. No one sniffs its deadly lure. Smells are part of the landscape. Burps and farts are part of everyday life in the dry, heaving
my creative talents to upgrade her wonky show, she always said she hated lighting effects because they reminded her of someone spilling her juice in preschool.
That is so deep. You rock, Johnny.
No one escapes the siren call of the city. Even when preschoolers spill their orange juice in the shadows. Miss Crawford used to hit me on the hands with her ruler in the 2nd grade. When the door was closed. Ah, but that's another story.
Gotta love the way Detective Strillhair uses the city as an ongoing metaphor.
Grace, don't be afraid, I'm here.
Aw, thanks, Johnny. You're a real gentleman.
All right, let's just try and reenact the crime scene for Detective Drill here. Where was everybody?
I was just finishing up my friend cappuccino out by the stage door. You know, the director walked by me and asked for a sip. Can you imagine that? Back home, we call that an invasion.
The city only laughs. Sugar is for suckers. And what about you, Johnny? Where were you when the director took a one-way ticket to the Hart Farm?
Up here, Strillhair, working on my legs. How about this? Where's Donald Spear? I haven't seen him in a while, and he doesn't like directing.
That's true. Donald has a big chip on his shoulder. I remember when he wanted to play Romeo as a middle-aged street juggler with OCD, and the director told him, buzz off.
Life isn't easy in the city. It eats actors and directors for lunch, even when there's plenty of suspects. For right now, I am out of answers.
Now Strillhair is out of answers!
I never trusted Donald Spear when he stole that director's tangerine scarf and used it as a cage liner for his pet ferret.
So, Donald Spear rises to the top in the boiling sea. Ferrets and actors are a dangerous mix. Just ask Elon Musk. So where is Donald Spear now?
I saw him sneaking around the costume shop right before the director came back and died. He had something in his right hand. It looked like a blunt instrument.
That is the MO of the murder weapon.
MO is a detective word. You don't have permission to use it in the steaming city.
You're just too sensitive, just like you were at the speed dating retreat.
Well, now it sounds like we're getting somewhere. And don't forget about my pinched butt.
I remember your pinch butt.
Thank you, Morris. So, the hands doing the pinching, they were wearing a pinky ring. I can feel it through my skirt. You know, Southern girls know these things, and it left quite the impression.
Does Donald Spear wear a pinky ring?
Yes, on his pinky.
Moods are the dark side of a detective's life. A lonely office in a rundown part of town brings no delight, no joy. The city never sleeps. Not for pinched butts or pinky rings.
That's some wild stuff. You and the city have a weird but cool relationship. But meanwhile, everyone seems to have an alibi except Donald Spear.
Look! Over there backstage! There's a man hiding there! He has a blunt instrument in his hand!
Yes! I did it. She was a kinky director. She never liked the way I used my side eye.
Let me go, you brazen husky!
Never! I'm getting out of here.
Grace, there's a ring in my pocket. I know this is short notice, but will you marry me?
He wants to marry her.
I just said that. Ah! the city with a broken heart? Not even has-been actors get caught up in the crossfire.
Well, that's a wrap. There's no way that this play is going on now, so no legal problem. Feel free to just burn my briefcase. Bye!
Oh, Johnny, you saved the day. You're a hero.
It's all about how you light me up.
You know, you gotta love a sexy noir detective who understands the city.
Not everybody escapes the naked city. But every once in a while, fate smiles on the underdog.